Alright everyone, welcome back to Minecraft. That's right, it's Minecraft. You could tell because this is a dog that is unnamed. I don't have that one resource pack that adds animations on because it's not up to date because we are in 1.21.10. I got that right. Last time we got the ghast and this time we got copper tools. Oh, it's right there. You can see them right there. Copper tools, everyone! Finally! After God knows how long. No, it has more durability than stone, but the same mineability of stone. So it's pretty much in between stone and iron, but still only the same mineability of stone. But yeah, last time we got ourselves a ghast, and this time, well, if you've been paying attention to my videos, which you should have been, and should have been subscribing, you know, I wanted to make a pumpkin, and I haven't really decided. By the way, this farm is temporary. Trust me, I will make a proper farm. It's just I need to start growing some wheat. Because I need to breed these guys. Because I decided two ways of making this pumpkin. A is wool. I gotta make orange dye somehow. I think it's like mixing red and yellow, right? That would be orange. Then I get some of these ones and I get some red. But yeah, copper is in this. Copper tools and also copper golems. We might get around to making one of those today, along with the pumpkin. I don't know. It just depends on how much I could get done in this video in a reasonable amount of time. Anyways, I want to make this pumpkin, and maybe I'm going to make it a home for unnamed dog, you know? Maybe I'll call him Jackenstein. You know, like the character from a game that you may see if you get me to 1,000 subscribers. Wink, wink. Alternatively, with the pumpkin material, I get the terracotta. At least I think that's what the block is called. The orange version of it. You know the red sand deserts or whatever they're called? Terracotta, that's typically in the mountains of those deserts. And I think there's usually some orange ones to try and get that. Wool may take a while to acquire because I only have so many sheep. The issue is now I don't know where a red desert is located. I've seen almost no deserts this entire series so far. I have no idea where to find any. That's 4 out of a possible 100 that I need. I need way more than that. And that's why I'm growing the wheat, so that I can make more sheep. And that's also why I'm looking for this terracotta, because... And potentially red sand. Red sand could make a good pumpkin color. I got my bed and I grabbed some copper because, you know, well, since it's the copper update, I gotta utilize the copper tools every once in a while. Better than to waste my iron for this terracotta. We're going to go this direction because I'm going to hope that maybe there's a desert this direction because I haven't really explored much in this direction. I think I visited that village over on the left, which I may visit because I may steal some of their wheat for my sheep. I don't know if I've been to this village yet. I've been to some of them. Here's some wheat. I'm going to just snatch this stack so that I may use it for my sheep and for myself. They don't need it. I mean, do they do anything with it whatsoever? Ever? No. Anyways, yeah, I'm just gonna hope that the desert's this direction, or a red sand desert, to clarify. The biggest problem with Minecraft continuously adding biomes is that it becomes harder to find specific ones as time goes on. Honestly, keep this recording not long lengthwise, I'll probably just pause here and I'll join back up on you if I find a desert. And we're back, everyone. I found the right biome. This is the place. Red sand. Right here. Honestly, didn't think I'd be able to find one. Yeah, this is the biome I was looking for. I was, like, just by a jungle, and I was like, well, surely it's gotta be, like, next to a jungle, right? Yeah. Here it is. The biome. Not exactly large, but, that material right there, that sand is underneath, that right there might be what we need. I had to go through a jungle to find it, but I found it. Orange terracotta. That might make a pretty good orange for a pumpkin. The terracotta should be just what we need to build this pumpkin. So, I'm gonna utilize my copper tools now. We're gonna mine the terracotta with this, so we could utilize copper tools now that they're here. I'm thinking maybe we should use the copper to make the new, like, light sources. There's, like, a torch and there's a lantern. So, we're gonna grab as much of this as we can. And I mean as much of this as we can. Like, literally full inventory. So, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. And when I got a decent amount to make a pumpkin thing, I'll be back when that is done.
A few hauntingly spooky hours later.
Alright, I'm back, everyone. That took a while, but I got this many stacks of orange terracotta, and I grabbed some brown terracotta because I could use it for the stem of the pumpkin. You know, why not? And also I could use it for other things if I want to. But, yeah, I got that. I grabbed some more of the cactus, and, we're gonna make our long trek back home, which means there will be another pause, but I just wanted to leave an update for you in case you were curious. And we'll be making our long way back. I might actually pick up... I saw some cocoa beans in this jungle at some point. I may pick up some of those and some jungle logs. So I might want to grow some back at home. So I don't have to go all the way over here for it. So yeah. Ooh, more cactus. But yeah, I got what I needed. See you back home when I'm there. And we're back home, everybody. Look, you can tell, obviously, by how big our freaking house is. Our big house side of a big mountain. But yeah, we got what we need. I picked up a couple jungle saplings to grow a large jungle tree along, and jungle logs, and some cocoa beans along the way, along with bamboo. Oh, and these firefly bushes, because, you know, but yeah, we're back home now. We are ready to enact our plan to make a pumpkin. That's how much wool I have. I need about as much wool as I do have orange terracotta, roughly. I might not even need this much orange terracotta, by the way. I just know I'm gonna need about as much. I know that for sure. We need a lot of wool. But can you mine leaves with... I don't remember. Can you mine leaves? You can mine... How did I forget? Okay, never mind. I don't need the axe. I do need more iron, but I don't need it right now. I forget you can mine leaves with shears. I forgot about that. How did I forget that? I forget so many things in this game because it is hard to remember, you know? It is not my fault, okay? I swear I'm smart. Okay, so yeah, I can get the I don't need that many leaves. It won't be that. I imagine I won't make this pumpkin huge, to be honest, but I will definitely need a decent amount. Oh, man, if I had done a little more farming, oh no. This is fine. The next episode, for sure, is going to be a mining episode, for sure, because I am running low on iron, and I need more of it. I can utilize the copper to get more iron, so I don't waste iron to get more iron. So I'm thinking, right, I want to build the pumpkin right around here. 26 wool. I'm going to take a look and see how these look next to each other. I'm thinking maybe I use... Let's make things a little more difficult, because that means I need a lot of wool. But look at this. That much wool, and if I'm going to use those for the other parts, I need more wool than I need terracotta. I mean, I got a decent amount going so far, but I need way more than this. And I might need to extend this to, I'm making an extension to the sheep, because they probably need it. Just like how much I need iron. But I used all my copper, didn't I? There we go. A much, much larger pin. You know, there we go. That's a lot nicer. Spitting on my screen. Okay. Game plan. I'm thinking multiple things, but I'm thinking, I'm going to, pause again. I know I've been doing a lot of that this episode. I'm going to pause to, farm for this wool. I'm gonna need a lot of it. I'm thinking and seeing if the tick speed may potentially increase the rate. But yeah, I'm gonna definitely have to pause, because I'm gonna need, like, so much wool. Alright, I'm back, everyone. It took a while, but I had to do a little bit of manipulation / cheating to get a whole heartbud's worth of orange wool. What I did is I set the game rule of the tick speed to a higher value. What the random tick speed does is it essentially makes, well, I don't know all of what it does, but what I do know what it does is it makes the grass on the ground grow faster, along with plants. Ignore all that wheat. I didn't harvest it at all. I had to be a little bit cheatsy with this because if I had done this legitly, this probably would have turned into a 2 or even 3-parter, because these guys eat grass like mad, and I might have overdone it with the amount of sheep, to be honest. I might release some of these guys or get rid of them. Yeah, I probably made a little too many sheep. Luckily, my house is far away enough of them that they don't make that much noise when I'm up there, but yeah. I also did a little bit of mining, because I still want to try and get that copper golem in this episode. But yeah, I should have the amount I need to make this pumpkin. I will do it just for you, Jackenstein. guess for a U. But yeah, let's get to what we were trying to do this episode. I'll just grab half the stack of both of these and just one of that and that. I'll need that to be able to break it. And we're gonna get started. Like I said, I wanted to build it over here. I think would be a good spot. I still said I wanted to make a giant dome for a ghast enclosure over there, which I will get around to that, but that'll be a way later episode. I'm gonna need to get so much glass. For now, though, I think this would be a good spot for the pumpkin. Like I said, I didn't want to make it too large, but I want to make it a fair-sized pumpkin. Let me see if I can get this circle to take form, and then I'll figure it out from there. I can sort of see the vision. I can sort of see it. Not entirely, anyways. It's gotta be funky, but I'm gonna have to make this work. Okay, so... I don't know, okay? I'm just kind of winging it, and just hopefully it takes form. Gonna look a little funky, but I assure you, this'll look cool in the end. Hopefully. I hope it is. I hope this looks cool. I said I'd be building a giant pumpkin, and I meant it. Well, a pumpkin. It'll be fairly sized. I'd say it'd be pretty giant. I'm seeing it come together, though. Okay, so now, on my next part of this guide that I'm following, I am liking it so far. It doesn't look like a pumpkin right now. Honestly, it'll probably look more like a basketball, if anything. You know, the vision is there. And we're back, everyone. We finished the pumpkin. Look at this. Let's go into spectator mode to check this out. I had to make it an unusual shape because I might add a face to this later. But look at this, a pumpkin, a giant pumpkin with the leaf thing and the stem bit, and you know, you can tell that it's not a basketball because of all these bits. I really should have made it a cube, shouldn't I? You know what? I'm proud of it. That is something I made. I didn't even do this based off a guide. The shape is a little awkward though, but it looks a little better on the inside, to be fair. That is the best compliment I can give myself. And like I said, I guess I can use this as a house for my dog. It is in this! Oh my god, I didn't think it. Look at that! Copper Golem! So what he does is if you put items in there, like, hold on, let me... Okay, I think I can demonstrate this. Let me turn this into a nugget. If you take nuggets in there, he's gonna search in there, right? And then he's gonna go to the associated chest that has that item. You see that? It's gonna make item inventory management so much better. I thought I had to make a lightning rod for some reason, because visually he does have a lightning rod. But no, that probably was like the old like version where, you know. But yeah, that's the copper golem. Go show our dog his new house. It may be funny looking, but it's our funny looking house. I don't know. I need to get him over here. I'm gonna make a bridge over here. Eventually. There you go. There you go. New home inside a pumpkin. But yeah, let's just have one last look in spectator mode. We made our pumpkin. It's a pretty nice pumpkin. Awkward in shape, but you know what? Pumpkins are unique in shape in real life, so, you know. But yeah, that is the pumpkin. Happy Halloween, everyone. And hopefully I can get this uploaded soon. And yeah. Like and subscribe, everyone. Say goodbye to Jack and Stein. That'll be his name. Bye!